Hello, good morning. How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy full moon in Taurus. Have you seen that sky? It's absolutely beautiful. I live in the deep countryside in the United Kingdom, and the stars at night and just the contrast of the full moon and new moon night sky is pretty amazing. The full moon just lights it all up, and it's like a holla. Really beautiful. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm getting a sense of collective readings. I also got a bit of a download about actually going into the realm of pulling cards with regards to specific situations. Some of you saw my story, Alta Love. I'm naturally in alignment with Indigenous people on this planet, not so much in alignment with leaders and people who dominate and control, especially when there's like what I consider criminal taxation and just a lot of corruption. It's like, could you not? And then, the facade of being for the people or something like this. Anywho, so yeah, there was this part of me that was like, I wonder what it would be like to pull cards, say, on a royal family or, a celebrity or something. What would that be like? I feel for everybody. I continue to propagate unplugging. I'm somebody who's been apolitical since before I was legal age to vote. My little spiritual senses were quite percolate when I was young, and simply put, as a young Canadian person who found wars and violence so disturbing, I questioned why none of the political parties were actually sorting it out. And then, anyone who pulls on some threads or follows the money or anything like that, you're like, suspicious. And there is, like, people in power at some point, often is the case, people have to sell out to get money bags and bags of money so that they can feel importante and all that jazz. I think there's well-intentioned, amazing, good people all around the world. I think there's well-intentioned, amazing, good people in positions of leadership. Unfortunately, I think we're living in radical times where too many people in so-called positions of power are totally ignorant and corrupt and possibly just out of their mind. It's like what world would you live in when you have a convicted criminal as the president or prime minister or just ultimate leader who's actually a convicted felon? It's just like, hi, dystopia. Hi, welcome to Earth. It's brilliant. I say this with just like, what is life? I don't know. Let's have a chat about it, or let's do tarot. Let's go. All up in the bounce and flow. I mean, I do these for fun and entertainment. I do them to promote the brand. Ultra Love. It's just all about love and fluff, you guys. It has nothing to do with radical transformation or power to the people or, taking down the so-called system that apparently upholds us. It's like, that's not true. Earth, hi, welcome. You're my home, right? So you must provide. Yeah. Oh, wowzers, we're on a lovely little rant today. Who cares? It's Friday. It's a party day. It's the weekend, you guys. Let's have a rant. Let's do it. Let's crack on. Okay, I am pulling cards, and like I have said in pretty much all these videos, these are for fun and entertainment. I'm an intuitive reader. Yes, I do offer tarot readings as a professional service, but you have to book it. And then, they're the tarot readings to me. Someone recently was like, why can't you predict the future? You're supposed to predict the future. And I'm like, that's not personally how I read tarot, because personally, I don't think it's wise to take control over somebody and be like, I can see your future. Give all of your power to me and these little flimsy tarot cards. It's like, the future is in your domain. you know, and like normally often is the case, we just have to process pain and then be in the present moment rather than trying to play God and thinking that we are in control of this life. It's like I'm just like a tiny little fractal of God and there's God all around me and it's like God, 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 God. Why would I suddenly perceive that I am the almighty one out of all the ones? Let's just have a party. I know. It's like when I'm joyful, it's like, why isn't everyone else joyful? But when I'm in the shits, it's like, why isn't everyone else in the shits? You see? It's a good one today. I'm happy to be here. I really am. Oh, look, I'm wearing my meditation fabric. This is one of my recent hoodies. You guys, you got to check out the Tmall store. There's new products. There's like a, you know, like a quarter zip up thing in like a nice sort of off-white. Should I get that or the green? I have a lot of green already, but the off-white is quite cool. I'm just not sure the logo is going to be coming up. And then, as per one of your requests, there's actually now a new kangaroo hoodie. This is not one of them, but you know the kangaroo pockets that go straight through? We've got some rainbow Ultra Love hoodies for your flavor. Ooh. And there's some other stuff. Oh yeah, water bottles. And there's something else as well. iPhone, or just like phone hard thing. You know, what are they called? Cases? Phone cases? I don't have one. I find iPhones big enough. Like adding more clunk to the fray. Anyway, we're getting into your tarot. If you're still here, shout me a little holla 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 high five. As in, high five on the screen, comment high five. You made it to 7 minutes before I even did a reading. We're going to do the reading. I'm literally hearing one of my colleagues being like, Molly, get to the reading. Are you okay today? Like, yes, I am. It's Friday. I've been sick this week and now I'm 80% better. But I've still got my tissues here because it's... like strangers on the internet, they want to know. They want to know about how much you're blowing your nose. You know? If you know, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we're good. We're going to just pull. I've pulled cards. We're going to read. Respect you guys. It's just one of those. Might as well show up as yourself. Because if I can't be myself with myself, who's gonna be myself for me? It's like, we're all just masking to try to cope with a dystopian reality who's trying to take control of our minds and our bodies. And some of us are like, no, don't do it, humanity. Fight back. Come on. One mind, one heart. We're here with the indigenous people, you know, not wanting the crusaders and the colonialists and the imperialists and the fascists to just take over all of us. It's like, it's our water. It's our land. One with the people. The ancient people, the people who be living in cycles, who be living off the land that before we white people came over and just fucking and pretended like nothing happened, you know? Divine guidance and loving clarity. Here we go. Here we go. Girls, what's my business, man? It's not, though. It's like, well, it could be patriarchy. Hi, guys. I know, it's like you've wanted to pretend to be all powerful. Now it's like, okay, calm down, come back, you know. Join us over here in the matriarchy where we can diplomatically resolve things and like, oh, make sweet love under the starlight, dancing in the moonlight. You know, I might not post this, but I think I should, just for blooper fun. Just for a little bit of blooper fun. We're going to put this on the tubular. And we're going to see who gets to juicy join in on this radical high vibration brainwave supreme. I just, for as long as I can remember, ever since I saw violence on TV, I was just like, why would we do that to one another? I'm an empath, you know, people who feel, people who have empathy. It's like inflicting pain on other causes us pain. We are one. We are one body. Why would you do that? Desensitize, traumatize, you know? Just overstimulate. Like the TV is all there is. It's like, my God, did we forget about the birds and the bees and the trees and the sun and the wind and the water and the earth, you know? I'm thinking of Captain Planet. He's a hero, gonna take pollution down to 0. Any other 80s babies here? Okay, quickly, cards, go. There's a choice to be made, my lovers. New beginning or go back into some love situation. I would dare say, the new beginning is definitely the one looking more promising. Plus, it's like a leapfrog over potential little... It's like you have energies coming in. Some are upright, some are not. A lot is fast-moving energy. The wheel is in reverse. So I would say, like, just take the new beginning. Even if it's a bit scary. This is like feeling like I've got two choices. Neither are great. One's just a little bit better than the other because there's no fucking baggage. Let's go with the no baggage. It's lighter. You might need to get organized with that as well. And part of this new beginning, no baggage, is because there's weight. Going back into our past cycles, there's gonna feel weighty, like big time. Like, why am I suddenly moving through mud? Because you went back somewhere you've trudged through over and over and over again. The new beginning, as it might seem a bit scary, but there's some lightness there and a little bit of adventure, right? Change is here. Yeah, change is here, my lovers. You got to keep moving, keep focused, stay focused as well. This is the thing about the Fool, is that the Fool is like, woo, but we also know that they're at the edge of the cliff for one. In different depictions, there's like shadows afoot. So yes, we're stepping into this fresh new beginning, but we're bound to catch some storms. We're bound to face change, right? Whereas, and that's part of the addiction of familiarity, whereas if we go back to a past lover, we go back to a past situation, or we stay put in the situation we're in, kind of feels safe or like, okay, because it's everything we all know. And it's going to feel heavy as well versus I'm light, I'm free, I'm just going to go in this direction and find what I face when I face it. At a certain point in life, I think the Fool card offers us absolute presence. Absolute presence. Because when we're in familiarity, we're in patterns, yo. We're just like going through the motions of life in many ways, which most of us often don't acknowledge, as in the mental emotional patterns. So here, it's like to really claim your autonomy and freedom. I think you're just going to have to go your own way and know that you have the tools you need to up level. For some of you, going back into other people's stuff is just going to feel like a heavy burden and a downturn of your energy. Yo, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me on these daily shares where every so often, like today, MJ goes on a proper rant. Because fuck this life. Actually, I jest. But certainly, let's not bow to people who don't care. And I would say, actually, let's just not bow to each other. Let's stand and look each other in the eye and know that we are one people sharing this planet. I'm tired of people being on pedestals, you know, like celebrities, you know, like, I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes reflect on growing up and how I was sort of programmed to believe that those people are the special people. We're just little worker bees. And unless we're those special people, we're nobodies. Fuck that. Cheers. Here's to everybody doing tarot in their bedroom. Here's to everybody just mooching around. You know what? Here is to everybody not on social media. Here's to everybody not addicted to their phones and technological devices. Here's to everybody who remembers what it was like just to play. Huh? Yeah, play outside, play. Just with like a ball. I used to just throw a ball back and forth, or if I was by myself, I would throw a tennis ball against a wall and catch it. I know. Now we're loud. We're all little parasitic gremlins, aren't we? Okay, anyway, bye, you guys. Have an awesome weekend. Maybe I'll check in tomorrow just because everything's feeling a little like... It's a full moon, right? It's a full moon in Taurus with Uranus and Algol and all this, like, plus Pluto and Mars. They're heading off. So is there any little toxicity coming up to your face right now? Yeah, that's Mars, Pluto. Shazam! Have a great day. Remember, don't take shit from nobody. Love is the way. Okay? Just love your own self, and to thine own self be true. Am I still talking? Am I still recording? Yep. Oh, fuck, this coffee is good, though. It doesn't help with my sinuses, but it wakes me up in the morning. Go meditate, you guys. Here's my insight. 2 times spiritual. On a Vipassana meditation course, an ayahuasca ceremony with shamans from the Amazon. If the whole world could just sit down and meditation, vibration, it's pretty much like all the world's problems would just go krung. Let's remember what that is like. May peace be with us all, and also with me. Thanks. Have a great weekend, you guys. We'll see you soon. Peace out.